Hello and welcome to today's lesson. We're going to code the second part of our website's content section. The second part includes 3 articles of formatted text. There's a graphic button under each article. I'll switch to the code editor and start by creating a div element with a text content ID applied. Next, I'll switch to the style sheet and apply some CSS to the newly created div element. First, we set a size, then a top margin. You should also pay special attention to the background. It consists of a transparent image with 2 visible separators. Use the Background Position property to move the background to the right location. Next is the Background Repeat property. Set the value of this property to No Repeat. This will ensure the background displays only once. After refreshing the website in a browser, you can take a look at both separators. Let's move on and create articles and buttons. First, I'll paste the code of the whole first paragraph. You can see that the code is pretty straightforward. Again, there is a wrapper div element with an article ID attached. Next, there's an h1 element. This element contains a heading of the article. The text itself is enclosed in a p element. The button is made of an image. Notice the image is inside an a element. This will make the image work like a link. Let's refresh the website in a browser and look at the result. The content displayed, but it doesn't look good at all. I'll view the style sheet and insert the article ID selector together with several properties. As you can see, so far we've set a size and a floating direction. After viewing the website in a browser, notice that the article narrowed. Once again, I'll switch to the style sheet and add 2 other selectors with some properties. If you take a closer look, you'll notice that they're mostly properties which format text. The text align property is particularly important. Notice that it's set to justify. This value means that all lines will have an equal width. After refreshing the website, we can see that the article looks much better. The other 2 paragraphs use almost the same formatting. I'll paste their HTML code and refresh the browser again. We can see that the second and third paragraph both need a bigger left margin. If you take a closer look at the code, you'll see that the first and second p elements have a margin class attached. I'll switch to the style sheet and paste a margin class selector. The value of the margin left property is set to 105 pixels. Why exactly 105 pixels? Each of the paragraphs has a width of 250 pixels. I'd like to space the articles throughout the whole width of 960 pixels. Therefore, I have to set the margin exactly to 105 pixels. Now let's take a look at the result in a browser. We can see that the articles have been placed correctly. The content section is now finished. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.